welcome back. Day 3 of Australia. All right, question of the day. In Australia, there was people that lived there before the British found the island. I think it was Captain Cook. Captain James Cook found the island, and there was people that lived there. Were those people called Native American Indians or Aborigines? Native American Indians or Aborigines? What did we talk about yesterday? They did the dot art. They made didgeridoos, which are those big, long pieces of wood that they can play a musical instrument, make the musical instrument, like a little horn. If you said Aborigines, you're right. Good job. The Aborigines were the first people on the island, and they derived from Asia 40,000 years ago. All right, next, we're going to warm up our brains. I've got some little rhyming pictures. Are you ready? Go. Okay, friends, I need help. Rhyme time. We need to match these to these, but they have to rhyme. So let's start with lizard. What rhymes with lizard? Cider, log, star, third, bear, or wizard? Lizard, third, lizard, wizard. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, let's match those. There they are. They go together. Lizard, wizard. Let's do bird. Okay, bird. Bird cider, bird log, bird star, bird third, bird bear. Which one has the erd sound? Bird third. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Nice. Should we do a chair? It's a camping chair. Chair, cider, chair log, chair star, chair bear. Whoa! Does that sound the same? Yes. Chair bear. Whoa. There we go. Having a hard time there. Oh, let's do a frog. Frog cider, frog log, frog star, frog log. Nice. Put that right there. Okay, we've got a couple more. Car, car, cider, car, star, car, star. Yeah, that rhymes. Car, star. Last one. We know the match already, don't we? Spider and cider. Just like the little lady who swallowed a spider that wriggled and jiggled and wiggled in cider. Spider, cider. Lizard, wizard. Bird, third. Car, star. Frog, log. Chair, bear. Thanks for helping. Okay, and do some flag salute. Put your right hand in the air, in the air. Put your right hand in the air, in the air. Put your right hand on your back. Put your right hand on your foot. Put your right hand on your heart, thump, thump. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, let's move along here. We are going to do some calendar. So get your flowers ready to bloom as we count along. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What two numbers make 20? I bet you know. A 2 and a 0. What? Fly them in. 0 the hero, he's so cool. 0 the hero, he went to school. 0 the hero, he holds his place, so no other numbers can take his place. Yeah. Okay, what color comes with the yellow? We have yellow, yellow, red, red, purple, purple. Yellow, yellow, red, red, purple, purple. Yellow, yellow. Let's see if we're right. We have a yellow flower, 2 and a 0. You got it. Okay, today is Wacky Wednesday, May 20, 2020. 2, 0, 2, 0. All sorts of 20s today. Okay, we need to make a little tally mark here. So we have a third tally. We're going to count by 5s. And when you get to the 130, you're going to, here we go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 130, 131, 132, 133 days of school. Nice. How am I going to write 133? 1 for 100, 30, 3. 133. How's that look? Oh, Boop, you didn't correct me. He's down here watching. You should have told me that my 3s were backwards. 133. Day smarter. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Go look out the window. Tell me, preschoolers, what's the weather? What's the weather out today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is there snow? Tell me, preschoolers, what's the weather? What's the weather? Do you know? What's it look like today? I'm seeing some clouds and some rain. It's been kind of drizzly. We've had a lot of rain actually this past week. Rain showers. Okay. Put some showers up there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sunny, 4 cloudy, 2 rainy. We'll see what happens tomorrow. It's supposed to be getting nice by this weekend, and next week should feel like kind of summertime. So, for days of the week, I think let's do puppy dog voices. Are you ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 3 questions. The first question is, what is today? The garbage truck came today. It is Wacky Wednesday. Wednesday. Good. Yesterday was Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. What will tomorrow be? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Last Thursday of the school week. Our season is spring. Let's move this cloudy to rainy. Okay. And it's kind of warmish, coolish. Maybe I should put cool up there. I've just been kind of chilly. A little chilly. Okay. Well, are you ready to learn some facts about a very cool marsupial that lives in Australia? Here's your hint. Here's a picture. Oh, it's a koala bear. Koala bears, they look like a bear, but guess what? They are not bears. They are marsupials. Let's learn about them. I've got my little chart here for you. I tried my best at drawing. Does it look okay? It's pretty cute. Okay, koala bears, but they're not really bears. Koalas, they have small eyes. They have a big nose. They have grayish fur all over their body. They have 5 fingers with very sharp claws. 2 of those claws are like thumbs. So they have 2 thumb-like fingers. The sharp claws helps them be really good climbers. On their hands, they have rough pads, kind of like your dogs. And your dogs have rough pads on their paws, and cats kind of have softer pads on their paws. But koalas have rough pads on their hands, on their claws. Okay, and it helps with gripping the trees as they are climbing. They have shaggy ears, they're fuzzy. Okay, they are furry animals. They are really good climbers into the tip tops of the trees. That's where their habitat is in eucalyptus trees. They are marsupials. Marsupials means that when they give birth to their babies are only like 2 centimeters big. Just like that. It's so tiny. So they have a special little pouch in the front of their body that the little baby, they're called joeys, a baby joey lives inside the pouch, and that's where it drinks milk pretty much all day long. And it grows and forms more and starts to get hair months later. And so it spends about 9 months in the pouch, which is how long babies stay in, that's how long you were in your mommy's tummy, was 9 months. So that's what marsupials means. It means there's little pouches where the babies keep growing and developing inside. They are endangered mammals. So they are a mammal like us because they have hair, they have warm blood, and the babies drink milk. And it's live birth. They are very fussy eaters. They only eat eucalyptus leaves. Eucalyptus leaves are poisonous to us. We can't eat those leaves. But koalas, their bodies are able to handle it, no problem. And so there's about two or three different varieties of eucalyptus trees, and they eat those, and that's it. They don't drink too much water, just a little bit, because all of their water that they get, kind of like panda bears, is through the leaves. Okay? Koalas can live in trees, and they can make noises, like burping noises, and they snore when they're sleeping. They have 1 joey a year, so they're only able to have 1 baby a year. It's 0. And they are also nocturnal, which means they sleep during the day and they're awake at night. Now, my guess as to why they are nocturnal is because in Australia, it's really hot. It's below the equator, it's by the equator, and so it's very hot during the day, and at nighttime it cools down. And so no one wants to eat when they're super hot. You just don't feel that hungry. But when you're cooler, you feel cooler, then you're able to eat more. So they eat and they're awake at nighttime. And I just think they're probably one of the most precious animals. They're very loving, sweet. They're not a mean creature, and they move pretty slowly. They don't move too fast. Not as slow as a sloth, but they don't move very quickly. Now, the koala bear was endangered back in the 1930s and 40s. So then Australia said, no more hunting koalas for their fur. Let's protect them. And so they have been, and their population has risen. However, there were some really bad fires that happened this fall and winter. They were burning for a long time, and lots of koala bears' lives were lost during that time. People tried to rescue as many as they could to save them from the fires because they're such slow-moving animals and they didn't know what was going on. So we're going to have to just take care of the koalas and help nurture them so their population rises again, because thousands of koala lives were lost in the fires. So say a little prayer for them. Okay, I have a song to teach you. It's about koala bears. I want you to get 5 koala bears, and I want you to put them up in a tree. Okay? It goes like this. 5 koalas climbed up in a tree, eating leaves as happy as can be. One climbed down and looked at me. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sitting in the tree. Put them back up in the tree. 4 koalas climbed up in the tree, eating leaves as happy as can be. One climbed down and looked at me. Now there are 1, 2, 3 sitting in the tree. 3 koalas climbed up in a tree, eating leaves as happy as can be. One climbed down and looked at me. Now there are 2 sitting in the tree. Okay, put them back up. 2 koalas climbed up in a tree, eating leaves as happy as can be. One climbed down and looked at me. Now there is 1 in the tree. Put him up in the tree. 1 little koala climbed up in a tree, eating leaves as happy as can be. He climbed down and looked at me. How many's left? Now there are 0 sitting in the tree. Good job. Okay, I have a very cute story to share, and it's called Koala. I hope you enjoy it. It's about a mommy koala bear and a little girl koala bear, and it's about love. I hope you enjoy it. Ready? Go. Okay, friends, did you like Koala, written by Mem Fox, illustrated by Pamela Lofts. There once was a baby koala, so soft and round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala. The emu loved her, the platypus loved her, and even tough little koala claws next door loved her. Do you notice where all of these animals are from? Which country, island, continent? Australia. Woo! But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, "Oh, Koala, I do love you." Does your mommy say that she loves you too? Whenever she stretched in the early morning sun, or climbed a gum tree, or bravely went down a path all by herself, Her mother would smile and say, "Koala Lou, I do love you." The years passed and other koalas were born, brothers and sisters for Koala Lou. Soon her mother was so busy she didn't have time to tell Koala Lou that she loved her. Although of course she did. How's that making Miss Koala Lou look? She looks so sad. Every night, as she curled up under the stars, Koala Lou thought about the times when her mother had looked at her and said, "Koala Lou, I do love you." And she longed for her to say it again. One night, Koala Lou had a splendid idea. Preparations had begun for the Bush Olympics. She would enter the Olympics. She would compete in the gum tree climbing event. And she would win, and her mother would fling her arms around her neck and say again, "Koala Lou, I do love you." You think her plan's gonna work? Koala Lou began her training right away. She jogged and puffed and lifted weights and panted. She hung from a branch with one claw at a time till she ached. She did push-ups until her stomach hurt. And last of all, she climbed the tallest tree that she could find over and over again. Ooh, she's working out hard. Do you think her mommy's going to be proud of her? Sometimes her mother would watch her and ask, "How you doing, Blossom?" "Fine, just fine," Koala Lou would reply. What's her mommy doing? Is she taking care of her brother and sister? She's busy climbing. Oops. At last, the day of the Bush Olympics arrived. There's the torch. We're going to light the ceremony. Koala Claus had also entered the gum tree climbing event, and everyone knew how fast she was. But Koala Lou wasn't scared. She saw her mother in the crowd and imagined her saying again, "Koala Lou, I do love you," and her heart filled with hope. Can't wait to see what happens. There's Mama. She's watching. It was Koala Claus who went first. Her climb was a record-breaking 22 meters in 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered, "Woo-hoo!" and wildly waved their party hats. Yay, Koala Claus! Can I do better than that? Wondered Koala Lou. I must. As she stepped toward the tree, a hush fell over the crowd. "On your mark," said the kookaburra. "Get set, go!" Koala Lou leaped onto the tree. Up and up and up she climbed, higher and higher and higher, faster and faster and faster, until there she was, right at the very top. The spectators roared and clapped and stamped their feet. Woo-hoo! I wonder what her time was. But she wasn't fast enough. In spite of all of her training and all of her hoping, it was Koala Claus who won the gum tree climbing. Koala Lou came second. Koala Lou went off and hid. She heard the shouts of the Bush Olympics and cried her heart out. She's feeling so sad. She's thinking her mommy's not going to say, "I love you." When the first stars of evening appeared in the sky, Koala crept home through the dark and came into the gum tree. Her mother was waiting for her. Before she could say a word, her mother had flung her arms around her neck and said, "Koala, I do love you. I always have, and I always will." And she hugged her for a very long time. The end. Now, did Koala try her best? Yes. And her mommy was still very proud of her because she tried her best. Sometimes our families don't tell each other that we love them enough. And all you have to say is, "I need some loves," and you tell them that you love your mommy and you give them a hug, and I bet you anything that they will hug you back and tell you that they love you too. So, always try your best and always know that your mommy and daddy love you. Okay, friends, did you get Koala? I love that story. Don't ever give up and try your best always, and know that your family loves you. Okay, tomorrow we are going to be talking about something that's also a marsupial, but it hops, but it swims, but it can walk. I wonder what that's going to be. Stay tuned and you'll find out tomorrow. Enjoy your Wacky Wednesday. See you tomorrow.